everybody, we're live.
Hi guys, we're live.
Live. Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy New Year.
Anyone watching us recorded, we are going to wait just a few minutes while we let people join us live. So stay tuned, but Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy New
We're
Year.
excited to be here, huh?
We're super excited.
Yes, it's 2022 and we're excited. Hi, Darlene. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
As I was just saying, we're going to wait a minute or two, and we have lots of fun things to talk about today. Hello. Hi, Joel. Thanks for being here. And so we are going to, like I said, wait for a few more people before we start chatting. Huh?
Yep.
Happy New Year.
Wait a second.
Happy New Year, everybody. I
Happy
hope
New Year.
everybody had a great holiday. We had so much happen. We were here, not last week, the week before, right?
Week before.
Yeah, so I hope everybody had a good, safe New Year. I hope everybody out there is healthy and happy and excited for the new year, right?
Yep. Excited for the new year.
Yes.
It's fantastic.
You seem super excited.
Yes, I am.
So tonight what we're talking about is Make 2022 All About You.
2022 is all about you.
Next week is going to be Are You Bloated? Bloated.
Bloated.
That's going to be a good one.
Boy, oh boy.
The week after that, we're going to talk about why are we tired all the time? Are we tired of being tired all the time? And then we have a surprise the last week of January, where we are going to talk about all about bloat and gas and all that.
Oh, are you a bomb factory? That's what we're going to talk about. Let's just get right down to it. If you become a bomb factory, we got to fix it.
Yeah,
It's a little cold out to be driving around with your windows down.
That's funny. So yes, so we're going to be talking more about that. Hi, Shauna.
Hi,
and
Shauna.
Julie and everybody that's here watching us live. We're excited to be here. Our first Facebook Live for 2022.
First of many.
It's going to be a great one.
It's going to be good.
Lots of great information to share.
Good stuff.
Yeah, and I think, you know what, we're just going to kind of jump in, and we're trying to make these a little shorter, a little more
Let me
concise.
step out for a second.
Do you have your
You
little
stay
sheet?
in here. I got my little sheet.
Okay, perfect.
I need to get a Kleenex.
And so, Dr. Rappy, well, first we should introduce ourselves.
Hi, my name's Dr. Rappy, the co-founder of Thrive Functional Wellness Center.
And I'm Lori Rappy, also the co-founder of Thrive Functional
team
Wellness
effort
Center.
here.
Yes, I am the clinic director, the health coach, and we're excited to be here. So we're going to jump into Make 2022 All About You. But
All about
first,
you. We got to do our disclaimer this every year, right? This presentation is for informational purposes only. The information is not a substitute for medical advice from your medical doctor. The information is not meant to cure, prevent, diagnose, treat, or cure any health conditions. And if you are concerned about your underlying health condition, please discuss it with your medical doctor or visit your local ER.
Okay, now that we got that out of the way, so we're super excited about tonight's topic. So it is, the name of it is Make 2022 All About You. Our goal is to help you become absolutely unapologetic about your self-care.
Right.
And we talk about this all the time. Self-care looks very different, all different ways, but we're going to get really tuned into certain things. So
Best version of yourself, that's what we're aiming for.
Exactly. So we want to be unapologetic about our self-care. So we're going to kind of start with reflection. I love to do my reflection. Anybody that follows me personally or through Thrive knows that I love to do reflection. So we're going to kind of look at what did not work in 2021 and possibly in previous years.
Did not work. Keywords, did not work.
So with the things that did not work, we're going to actually ask some whys, okay?
Before we get to that, I just want everybody to know this. I can almost guarantee anybody that's watching this, the list of what did not work is long, and the list of things that did work is really short.
Yes, it's always good to reflect on the things that did work, because we're always about positivity and wins and gratitude. for today, we're going to focus on a little bit of those things that did not work. So,
and if it did not work, remember this. Why repeat the mistakes of the past in order to have failures in the future? So that's why we're focusing on what did not work.
Right. So when we ask some whys in our reflection, why are you still overweight?
Oh, why do I have brain fog? Oh.
Why am I tired all the time?
Why do I have acid reflux?
Why am I bloated and gassy?
Why am I a bomb factory? No, that's not on the list, right? Why am I depressed, or why do I have anxiety?
Why do I have body aches? So we can kind of go on and on about different health issues, right? Why do I have the acid reflux? The point is, why are you accepting how you feel? Why year after year are you accepting that you're tired and you're bloated and you're gassy and you have brain fog? Why?
Why?
Right? So what do all these questions have in common? Just that. Why? Why are you settling for how you feel?
Right. So what we want to do with all of these questions to have the same thing in common is the key word, why. And what we want to do is we want to help you understand that there's an underlying why that's causing you to feel that way. And what we do in our practice is we help you identify the why. Why do I have reflux? Why am I depressed? Why do I have the bomb factory going on? Once we identify the causal relationship there, then what we do is we walk you through a process to correct all of that. I'm no longer a bomb factory, okay? So it's all about identifying that underlying cause, that's what we do, and then correcting it.
So how do we do that? How do I identify the underlying causes, the root causes? We don't guess, we
test. No guessing, just test.
Test. It's literally all I'm talking about now that it's 2022, and anyone that we've worked with in the past, somebody new, if you haven't had your blood work done in the last 6 months, in the last year, at least the ones that have worked with us, we're saying it is time to run that comprehensive functional panel like what we do so that we can see, get that snapshot of what's going on and answer those questions that we ask. Why am I tired? Why am I bloated? Why? Don't settle for how you feel.
Yes.
It's so frustrating to us.
We have to run this testing. It's really important.
Yes.
With what's been going on for the last couple of years, there's a lot of unexplained illnesses happening out there. I just read an article today or yesterday, I can't remember which. There's my brain fog, see? And the article was indicating that there was a 40% increase of heart attacks, strokes, and weird diseases in age 18 to 45-year-olds all across the United States. They just can't explain it. So that means those individuals needed to figure out what was their why and make the correction, and they hadn't done that yet.
Right.
So if you know someone like that, have them call us. We'll get them out of that category. They won't be a statistic any longer.
Exactly. And we're so passionate about this because we don't want you to settle for how you feel. And so we want to share a little bit about our personal whys. Why? So, because when we talk about blood work, when we talk about our wellness program, when we talk about this journey, we're humans. We're on this journey, just like you are.
Yes.
We'll run our blood work at least once a year. Sometimes we do it every 6 to 8 months, depending on what's going on. So we can get ahead of what's going on. We don't wait to have a symptom and then run it. For us, we do it at least once a year, preventative. And so why? So what is our why?
Right.
And so maybe you can start, because that why is what motivates you.
So before we get to that, why do you take your car in for maintenance? Why do you go to the dentist to get your teeth cleaned every 6 months to 9 months? Why? Why do you do that? That's what we're talking about.
Right.
So you need to get your labs run so we can identify. Has anything changed in the last 6 months? I lost my job, I'm overweight, I'm drinking too much, whatever those things are. So it's really important to identify what's going on right now. Not, well, I had my labs done a year ago, my doctor said they were fine. Okay? Right. So what's my personal why? I have a number of them, so I'll start with this one. My mom passed away when she was 36 years old of cancer. So for the longest time of my life, I exercised like a fiend. I did everything I could to be healthy because I thought to myself, oh my gosh, I'm getting close to 36. And when I surpassed that, it was absolutely an amazing goal that I had set for myself, but now I'm well past it. So now my goals are, because a number of things. But one, this is what I do. How shameful would it be for me to be unhealthy and overweight and full of disease, and here I'm trying to tell you what to do. So we practice what we preach. So part of my why is I stay healthy and in shape and all of that because that's what I do. I need to lead by example. Yeah. Number one. Agreed. Number two, okay? So number two is I want to make sure that I'm around when my grandkids are here. I'd like to watch my grandkids grow up. And the last thing I want for my grandkids is to go, who's that old fart sitting in the corner who can't get up and move and all he does is complain about, everything hurts.
Right.
That's not what I want. I want to be the grandpa that leads the pack. I want to be the Zadie that's in charge of the excursion we're going on. That's what I want to be. I want to be doing martial arts and kung fu and tai chi when I'm 100 years old. So those are my whys. Mainly it's family oriented. I've got a gorgeous wife. I want to make sure that I can keep up with her. She's younger than I am, you know? And so it's really important for me to stay healthy and in good shape and really practice what I preach, because my spouse, but also all of our clients, and then my kids will get married and have grandkids, and I want to be there for them. I want them to know who I am.
Yeah, and you know what? It's so important when we start working with people, I have them identify their why right at the beginning, because having that right in front of you can motivate you on those days that are tough days. You know, the doctor shared some of his whys, and that's really foundational. We'll find on some days we have a new why that just keeps us going. Like a lot of the patients that come to see us share their why is they're trying to get off their medication. They don't want to be bloated, gassy, and all of those types of things. And so some of my whys are kind of similar to what the doctor's saying. I'm very motivated by that whole lead by example, practice what you preach, and we're on this journey with you. I'm at the grocery store every single week trying to figure out what to eat, what's healthy swaps, and I'm very passionate about it. I started this journey for myself over 27 years ago when I was diagnosed with Crohn's disease. And my doctor had me dead and buried within 10 years.
Horrible.
I was only 26, 27 years old. And basically he said in 10 years I was going to have bowel cancer, colon cancer, I was going to have a bag, all of that. And I refused. I was like, get that diagnosis off of me. I refused to identify with that. And so obviously here I am 27 years later, healthier now probably than I was back then in my 20s. And I'm aware that inflammation can settle in my intestines. So I'm very much, I don't want to be that person looking for the bathroom anymore. I don't want to be that person afraid to go out because, oh, I'm bloated, I'm gassy. What if I get a flare up? I don't want that. So that's a huge why for me. And the same thing, I want to be active and healthy for my family, for my grandkids. So I have so many whys, but those are just a few. You have to have them written down. You have to have them in front of you. Whatever your why is, and sometimes, honestly, they can just be a little bit of vanity. I tell you, for me, I'm going to share a secret. If my pants get just a little bit tight, well, I'm not buying new pants. I'm going to make sure I fit in those again. And I've got that vanity. And if that's what keeps me a little motivated, then it does. And there's no harm in that.
I got it too.
You know what?
It's a big deal. You know?
It is a big deal.
It's important to us.
Yeah. So the what's your why, you really have to identify. And I think at the beginning, so some of kind of the steps in getting into this place is all here.
Right.
It's the mindset. Your very first step needs to be, I'm not going to settle for how I feel. I don't like how I feel.
Better. I like for people to do this. When some of you will struggle with, what's my why? Oh, what's my why? Take it a step back and think to yourself, what am I missing out on in my life?
Right.
Am I going out dancing with my wife once in a while, right? Well, Am I playing with my grandkids? Do I go to their soccer games? Am I taking my children to special events? Am I missing out on family reunions? What am I missing out on my life because I don't feel good? Right. We hear all the time people say, I don't feel good, so I don't have hobbies anymore. I wish I did, but I don't because I don't feel good. I don't have the energy to do them. What am I missing out on? What you've got to remember is this life is really short. I know it seems like it's long, but it's going to go by like that. And I want every second of it to be quality for me, not quantity, quality. So think about it. What's my why? Think in these terms. What am I missing out on because of the way I feel?
Right. And I'm so glad that you brought that up because we hear so much of that. I don't sleep, so I'm so tired. My grandkids come over, I don't even want to go play. I haven't gone to any events because I'm tired. I feel shame for how I look, how I feel. I don't want to go out to the restaurant because every time I eat, I'm bloated and I'm gassy, and that's embarrassing. And so really taking that step and saying, what am I missing out on? What can my life look like?
Right.
What could it be?
Having
that joy, really reconnecting with what brings me joy, what lights me up.
Right.
I want to do more of that. But maybe with the choices that I'm currently making, I can't do that. And I'd love to have the support in doing that. That's why I always say the first step in all this is here, the mindset. You've got to connect with the idea that I don't like how I feel and I want to do something different. And nothing changes if nothing changes, because then the second step is having those goals of saying, you know what, I want to play with those grandkids. I want to be able to go to an event. I want to sleep through the whole night so that I have more clarity and confidence in what I do in my work with my friends and my family, right? Because then the third step is reaching out to us for that free discovery call to order the blood work so that you're not alone. Not only will we have the information about what the root cause is, but you're not alone. We are here. We're walking this journey with you. We can support you and walk you through and get you to the other side. And it's literally what we're so passionate about.
Step 3 is all about me. Make the call. Take the time. This will change your life. We've done it thousands of times.
Yeah.
So step 3 is all about me. Okay?
I love
this
that.
Is the year of mine. 2022 is all about you. And step number 3 is the first step to regaining your life and being able to do all those amazing, wonderful things that you're missing out on.
Exactly.
Really important.
Really, really important. And so in the information above, below, wherever it is, you can click on the link for the free call and we can have a little chat, see what's going on, and then order that blood work. Right. I'm telling you, it's so valuable. And I'm talking about it because it's a new year. And we all have goals. We have all different types of goals. We have the weight, the energy, the brain fog, whatever it may be. You're not going to achieve those without identifying what's causing those symptoms and then addressing them. So,
and that discovery call, remember that this discovery call is not a diagnostic call.
No.
We're not going to go through and talk to you about all this stuff and say, well, you've got this disease. No, that's not what it is.
No.
This discovery call is really rooted in if we can help you or not. We don't take everybody on as clients. We just don't. We have honesty and integrity and authenticity in our office. We work strictly off of, if I can help you, then I'll make the offer. If I can't, I'll tell you I can't. And we turn people away. There's just so many people out there that we just can't help. So that's what the discovery call is all about. It's not a history-taking session. It's not about discussing all of your drugs. It's about identifying if what we offer in our office is something that would help you. And if it will, then we'll talk about moving forward. Like she said, the blood work is first.
Exactly.
If we decide in the discovery call, I don't think this is the right place for you and I don't think we can help you, then we won't. We just won't. Right. So just be confident in the fact that that's what this discovery call is all about. So don't be confused. It's not a diagnostic chit chat. We're not doing that.
No, and what I love about it, because just So today's Tuesday. So yesterday, I think I had 4 or 5 calls, and they were all so much fun. And it's such a great opportunity for me as a clinic director and as a health coach to connect. Just like what the doctor said, is I'm able to ask a few questions about what's going on, kind of evaluate where the mindset is if you're really ready to make a change, because there's no miracle, there's no magic pill. This is really about making some changes that just get you into a healthier place. And you know what we didn't even talk about, but I'm going to mention this really quick. When you get yourself in a healthier place, I can say this for me personally and for the people that we work with, you don't have as much fear. You don't have as much fear about whether it's the flu, whether whatever is going on around you, because you know you're taking care of yourself. So
you're healthy, your immune system is strong, you're exercising, you're eating right, you're doing all the things that we teach.
Exactly.
And you're in a great place.
Yes. And so with the free discovery call, I love that opportunity. It gives me an opportunity to connect with you. And again, I'll ask a few questions about what's going on, and then we'll see if it's a good fit. Like the doctor said, it may not be. And you know what the great part is? It's free. It didn't cost anybody anything. And then we can hopefully move forward with ordering the blood work so we can get all that great information so we can start to help you feel better, because it's our passion. This is just completely, it's what we do. It's what we live and breathe. And every week when I'm at the grocery store finding new healthy swaps and everything, I'm excited to share with everyone. I'm excited to bring my recipes over to friends' house, whatever it may be. So we're excited.
Remember, 2022 is all about you.
Yes, I love that. So with all of that, I appreciate everybody who joined us live and everyone who's watching this recording. We are excited. It's a new year.
It's a new year.
Like you said, what did you say?
2022 is all about you.
Right. And so, and one of my favorite sayings always is, let's be unapologetic about self-care.
Exactly.
And I'm talking about daily self-care. I'm not just talking about going and getting a pedicure once a month, doing that bubble bath. All of that is wonderful.
Wait a second.
It's my favorites.
I didn't know that I was entitled to the pedicure once a month. What have I been missing out on?
That's me, not you.
Okay.
That's one of my self-care. But we have to have daily things that we do for ourselves, and unapologetic, because it's so important. So thank you, everybody.
Thank you,
Next week, we're going to be talking about, are you Bloated? Bloated.
Are you a bomb factory?
So we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about a couple of different twists there. So join us.
It's going to be great.
Share this information with your friends and family. We work with people remotely. You don't just have
all
to
over
be
the country.
here in La Quinta, California. So
all over the country. God bless. We love you guys.
Yeah.
Be safe.
Thank you,
We'll
everybody.
see you next week.
Bye.